bestie. My name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Aggressive Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aggressive Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty Plenty, aka Aggressive Body. And you know, of course, I'm not doing this thing alone. This thing go gossip. I'm not doing it alone today. I have Ogaraya with me. Hey. This one that we're like so still. What's going on?
No, I'm just trying to be humble. Yeah.
Humble. Okay. How are you?
I'm good.
How's your weekend like? Tell me. Give me all the gist, juicy. Tell me.
It wasn't that exciting. It was just there, but I mean, it was enjoyable.
It wasn't that exciting. Kilo day, what happened? You didn't go for one bed?
No, because I didn't do anything exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're just sleeping, resting.
You know, I told you on Friday now
Oh,
that
yes,
was
you
just going to
did.
be resting, sleeping, watching movies, and then basically then talking to boring people.
Oh my God.
People that are boring, but you can't.
Thank
You
God.
just, you just have to talk to them.
Did we talk during this? Because I can't be part of the list of
No,
boring
no,
people.
no. Like, but you don't have a choice. You just have to talk to them.
Oh my God.
But they are boring, by the way.
Ew.
But yeah.
Boring people, chai. I feel like I had the opposite really. My
Okay.
weekend was exciting.
I saw your this. I was like,
baby.
I want to be like you
Do
when I grow up.
understand? Like, what is that? What kind of whining is that? But the weekend was lit. I mean, I was with my girls, and it was so beautiful to get. Like, it was restful. It was restful, but not restful at the same time. Because
Okay.
then, you know, when you're with a group of people and you guys want to explore everything, you guys want to eat.
Yeah.
We're making all the food quick. I mean, you're cooking all the cookables. It was so nice. It was,
I get.
At least it was restful. We had so many conversations, left, right, and center. We were disagreeing to agree. Like, it was everywhere. I really enjoyed my weekend, honestly. And I wish I have. I mean, I enjoy my weekends like this, you know, every time.
Every time.
Oh no, some weekends are just as annoying as shit. But I mean, during the weekend it was beautiful.
It was,
It was.
and aside from that, I was filling
Tell
my
me.
eyes with different
Oh yeah,
different people and their fashion sense
oh,
and all
yes.
of that.
Oh,
So
how did we not talk about it? Everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wish I was there in present, but I mean, it is what it is. Honestly speaking, it was beautiful. And I mean, we have a time where we're going to talk about that. So let's not even drop all the juices yet.
Yeah.
So let's quickly go straight into Street X. You know, there's a lot happening in this street. In this street, there's a lot.
Street of X.
Street of X. Street where they already cancelled. Aye. Okay, so on the first tweet from Lady, we have here, I have noticed that smiling with males bring disrespect. I don't know what that is,
God.
but let me continue. The less you smile, the more they fear you. So men are scared. Wow. You smile with a woman and she feels more respect for you. You smile at a male, he thinks you are a person to whom he can mistreat. You think
That's
you're a
some
person?
deep. That's some deep thing right
What do
there.
you think about this? I feel like it's a lie, but to some, I mean, there's an. I feel like I get what she's saying, but she's probably not putting it in the right way. Yeah, because saying that if you smile at a guy, like, baby, I'm just smiling. Do you understand? I smile a lot, you know. So if you tell me that, oh, if I smile too much, you know, with a guy, he will start disrespecting me. I don't think that's what it is. I feel like what she's trying to say is, if you probably don't have the right standard,
Or
you're not
boundaries.
a principled person, right? You intend to allow anybody get away with whatever without setting. I mean, if you're a woman without principles, without direction, right? There's not how anybody would respect you. And of course, if you're a woman without the right character, nobody would want to, you know, have anything to do with you. So in this context, I understand. But when she just use the word smiling, baby, I'm smiling. Do you understand? So that's why I feel like I get what she's saying, but I don't think she's saying it the right way.
I feel like what she was trying to say is when you play too much, there are some kind of play you play with people, and it just brings this disrespect.
It comes back to
See
the
finish
principles and
you
all
get
of that.
and all of that. So she's saying when you smile too much. I mean, as a girl, you have to be smiling. You can't be auditing your face like as if this thing and all of that. And she also mentioned women also saying if a guy smiles or plays too much with a lady, it also
She's
brings.
always good with it. She's calm with it.
No, there are
That's
some
what she
girls
said,
that are
man.
very disrespectful. Now, I was with one of my male friend, and he was narrating his ordeal at work. He said he's a very playful person. If you see him, very, very playful,
Okay.
and all of that. And he's very jovial. He's someone that even if you don't know him, you can actually walk up to him to talk to him, and you guys will strike a conversation. When I met him the first time, I thought he was but when I got to know him, I knew that this guy is actually very free. So he said at work, he was just sitting down. Okay, he went to get something and he came back and he noticed that this particular girl was sitting on his chair. And he was like, please, can you stand up? Or when you're done with what you're doing, can you stand up? And the next thing, the girl went, like, she started insulting the guy. And the guy was like, how did you go from, please, can you stand up when you're done? I want to
you must be stupid.
do you understand? and I was like, so how often do you, like, talk to her? How often do you play with her in the office? What's the relationship? And he was like that he's just a very jovial, like, and I was like, so I just feel like it depends on every individual respect. If you have respect, you know how to treat other people. You wouldn't disrespect anybody. But if you don't have respect or home training in the sense, you feel like you can just talk to anybody anyhow. And also,
that one day, Sha. But yeah, on this one with lady, like I said, I get her point, and I think women should just be very. I don't even see how it is where you're a human being without principles. People will definitely ride on you. Sure. People will treat you, anyhow. People will take you for granted, and also it's important that you have principles, you have laws, you have rules guiding the things you do. You know who to speak to, when to speak to, and all of that. Really, it's important because then when they see you as someone that is always talking, they of course will misuse that opportunity or try to talk down at you and all of that. It's just very important. All right, moving on to the next one. This one says, I think we should have closing time for social media so that everyone can go outside and touch grass. Emphasis. I'm not going to lie. Emphasis, I beg. Because, there are some kind of things I see on social media that I really don't approve of. So imagine we have closing time. At least you go literally sort some kind of things. Some kind of things we feel no see they see them online. Even though we as human beings, we know how to always maneuver regardless of the rules that are put in. If we don't know, say, we get closing time. Now from morning, the person go start to post the thing. You get my point? So it's really crazy. I get where the person is coming from. And it's from the angle of there are some things that we need to have stricter regulations that can stop certain things from, being posted on social media. But yeah, what do you think about it?
I think in another perspective, I feel like the person is trying to say that, social media has done, like I always say a lot. Social media, I will not say it has done more harm than good, right? I'm not going to put it that way. I feel like where he's coming from is, imagine hanging out with your friend, your partner, and the person is pressing phone. And there is no regard, like, you're literally, someone is sitting right next to you and you're pressing phone. So I feel that's where he's coming from. Like, I think there should be a timing for, everybody, this is the time you should be online and this is the time you should not be online, so that you can respect each other's boundaries and all of that. So I think that's where he's coming from again, because right now, social media, like, people don't pay attention. Even when you're hanging out with your friends, it feels like you're not hanging out. Yes, exactly. It feels like you're not hanging out because everybody's just busy with their phones, and you're like, why did I come? Like, why was I here in the first place? Why did I come here? Why? Because everybody's just pressing phone and all of that. Yeah.
I kind of agree with that because, see, you should know your circle. I cannot be with people that really cannot respect me the way I respect them. Do you understand? I mean, I feel like I respect people in accordance to how I see them, perceive them, and how they also treat me as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's very important that you know the kind of people that you're mingling with, that you're around with. Because tell me how, actually, I mean, I like the scenario that you give about, going for a date or something. And imagine when we are supposed to be conversing.
You're pressing
You
your
are
phone.
pressing your phone. And even down to the fact that, the annoying parts, they'll be pressing phone. They'll probably be watching a Shanks or
And they'll be laughing.
And they'll be laughing.
And they'll not say, come and see.
My guy.
Yeah,
come
like,
and see what.
that's just,
you get it.
yeah,
That's the
true,
height of it, really.
true.
But I mean,
Yeah.
that's humans. All right, moving on to the last tweet. We have here from Fimi, and it says, being broke is horrible, bro. You're always living on ifs, wishes, and whens. I'm not going to lie, but it's the truth. It's the truth, I swear. It's the truth. And I see, to be honest, that's why it's important that you are financially, literate. But of course, that's not going to solve the problem 100%. That's why you also have to start developing yourself and all of that to get more streams of income. Because trust me, back of my head, I feel like, is there any boy that don't go broke? Except, top big people and all. But trust me, most of the times, 95 hours are not earning very, solid amount. And probably you're spending more than even what you're earning. Bro, see, you see that ifs and whens and everything. Well, you go do your dictionary plenty. I'm not even going to lie.
Well,
like, you have to start thinking, okay,
sure.
if I buy this one now, we say I go chop for night. When I
get
won't buy this one. Well, no, it's crazy. I'm not going to lie. And I feel like it's something that almost everybody's dealing with here in Nigeria. We'll be all right.
Well, I understand most of you guys. I can't really relate like that.
Oh, wow.
It's not like I'm saying I have money,
Nice.
but
Nice.
I can't really relate
Put
because
it on our faces now.
I stay with my parents. So most of my financial problems are not
the ones
really.
sorting it.
So they are the ones, not like they are the ones. So I have like when I want to do something, I use my money. But to think of paying house rent, having to pay bills and all of that, I don't think I have to bother that much and all of that. So my own is any money I get is in my pocket. And
your money is your money.
My money is my money.
Oh, shit.
So I don't need to say basically, except if I just want to act like big sis, and I send my brother money. Take this for your pocket money for school and all of that. You don't end there. The rest, I know. But honestly speaking, coming from what he's saying is true, because when you don't have money, or more before you do something, you calculate like, okay, should I buy this? Is this important? So you tend to spend more on your needs, not necessarily your wants and all of that. Yes. So basically,
perfect example was yesterday. So I haven't spent all the things that we spent on in getting things and all. And my babe was like, oh, they do me some more other pizza. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Let's do it. After we calculate the expenses, because where we were, there's no pizza around, so it has to be very far. We have to pay the dispatch and all of that. After we're done with the calculation, because of course you're not going to eat the pizza like that.
Yes,
we wanted to get a smoothie or something related. After we done after we finished the calculation, we just ended up saying, you know what? Please let's go and buy apple and we just go for it. We did smoothie and we rest. Not too much stock, because if you look at the amount and everything, my guy.
Exactly.
So that's literally one of the issues, because then you have to always think, oh, you know what? Let's even go for something more cheaper. There's always that let's go for something more cheaper. It's crazy, but
even going out,
it is what it is.
I remember going out
Mm-hmm.
last week with my friend, and she was like, she sent me this restaurant, and I went through. I went to check the
menu.
price list, the menu and all of that. I was like, oh my God, babe, sure you will not change location because listen,
we can't pay for this.
We can't pay for this, so forget it. Me, I'm not the type to form.
Anyway.
If I don't have the money, I don't have the money.
Period.
I cannot be forming. What if my destiny helper is watching and all of that? So we had to go to a place that is quite cheaper. And at the end of the day, we ended up spending 7,000 naira, and the quality was there. So that's just it. Honestly.
Oma, we're going to do it right. All right, let's go on the shop break, guys, to start that gossip properly. Stay with us.
Hey, 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 people. My name is Anaja Music. And I'm live on Gossip Gala, on official upgrade Upgrade TV with my homegirls, beautiful, finest, pretty, the best girl on your TV screen. So keep your dial right here, 'cause I'm out. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Onoja is always stabbing us hot. His vocals, everything is always, always on point. All right, let's start the gossip and we kick it off the stable with Spiral. Who is your... What's it happen? What was it? So because you're not a fan of him, doesn't mean that you not feel him sometimes now.
Let's feel him. Let's feel him. Let's feel him.
Who is your...
Guy.
This is real well. Oh my god. All right, let's see why he's on this table today. And he says Spyro sets the record straight. I don't do rough music. I do clean music. Oh shit, okay. I feel like Spyro is the second person coming out to say this. The first person that came out is Johnny Drill. I don't know if you've seen that story.
I love him.
You love Johnny Drill?
No.
Why?
When I'm in that mood, Johnny Drill.
I'm in the mood.
Like when I'm in that mood,
okay.
Johnny
What
Drill.
mood is it exactly? I want to understand.
Like when I
calm,
just feel calm, like, you know, just most of the time when I'm having like my me time and all of that, Johnny Drew from beginning to the end.
I love it. What's your favorite song about him?
This one that he sang, I don't know. Oh God, no.
Is it Friend?
No, you cannot shame yourself.
Don't shame. Don't shame.
Hey,
yourself. Oh Lord, what song is that?
God.
Cannot remember.
I can't remember.
Don't worry, it's come.
Don't worry, when it comes, I'll remind you.
Me, I'm here. We are here. We're here, Abby. We're here. All right, let's quickly read this. And it says Nigerian singer and songwriter Spyro, known for his chart topping hit, which is "Who Is Your Guy," has made it clear that he's carving a unique path in the music industry. In a recent statement, Spyro emphasized his commitment to producing clean, positive, and thoughtful music. He stated that his songs are crafted to uplift and inspire rather than promote rough, which are sometimes prevalent in contemporary music. That one day. Spyro explained that his goal is to create content that resonates with listeners on a deeper level, promoting good values and relatable messages. Fans have applauded his stance, noting that it sets him apart in the evolving Afrobeat landscape. I think I like the story. I think it's a good one. I mean, you know, one thing I've always said about artists is the fact that there's competition. There's competition in the land. I like that so much. Do you get? So it's important that, you know, every individual know what exactly they are doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now that he has come out, from his first song, I already knew. And the fact that right from when he started singing, he has always given us that notion that he's a Jesus boy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, that's his selling point. Even though I'm not really buying him like that, but... Do you get what I'm saying? So he has always told this to us that he's a Jesus boy. And from his songs, from the beginning, Who Is Your Guy, and all of that. I think there's one on Cinderella also. I'm not sure that's the name itself, but I really love that song so much, you know.
Yeah.
So he has always given angels are singing. Do you remember the song?
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the name of that song.
Yeah.
So he's a good artist, you know. I think he can be better. I mean, he's just starting off, so I feel like there's a lot for us to see. I just hope that he brings another banger for every time that he brings a song. But that's my 2 cents on this one. If he says he wants to, you know, create a unique path, I think it's good, you know, given that it's an artist. And like I said, there's competition in the land.
Actually,
so you cannot be doing what everybody's doing. You have to do something very different from what others are doing so that they would, of course, see you differently. So, yeah, what do you think about the story?
Well, I think I kind of agree with him because if you look at Spyro from the beginning of his music career, even to this level, his songs are clean. I mean, I've never heard Spyro sing "Baby Shake It" or "Shake That Booty" or something like that.
They say you just use a very subtle word for it.
Exactly, and all of that. So, well, I agree with him, actually. I think, but the question is, would that niche suffice? Is it going to... See, it's one thing to be an artist. It's one thing to be known. It's one thing to be famous, but...
another thing to keep it.
And people know you not to be a gospel singer. People know you to be a secular singer.
Obviously.
So
Afrobeat.
So is that really going to last? Is that really going to keep you in the industry? That's just the question. Is that really going to keep him in the industry and all of that?
So I hear you, right? And I feel like there's an atom of truth sense in what you're saying. But again, like I said, there's competition. So whatever that he thinks would, get him to where he is, fine. If you look at all the artists, they have something that they're doing unique or that's different from other people. Davido has always given us that happy feeling. Like he's so much in love with any woman in question, be it 10 kilos from the last album, be it 10 kilos or be it figure eight, whatever it is, he's so much in love with it. So he has always given us that from the likes of IA, from the likes of Assurance, from the likes of, there's so many, if you listen to him, you know that he's a happy guy and he wants to give you all of that. Then we have Burna. Burna gives us a bit of, he gives us different fusion. He gives us, that person that really doesn't care so less, even though he does from his last album too. I mean, amen. So you get what I'm saying. So you would always see these things. They tell you what you want to know. Like they have been able to form that whatever for themselves. So I feel like that's what would make you stand out. Because if you keep doing the same thing everybody's doing, nobody will listen to you. I think there was somebody that was giving us the same vibe Omale was giving. But trust me, we really will not listen to such a person. We'll always listen to Omale because Omale does it better. Omale give us that someone that is going into therapy vibes. Do you understand? Someone that is passing through a lot. Very calm, very subtle, the likes of Holy Ghost fire. Right from when he started, let me never start Holy Ghost fire. When he started, you will know. Do you understand? So if what's his name now? Spyro feels like this unique path is something that would take him to where he is, and that's why I also made mention of Johnny Drill, because Johnny Drill is already in that path. So if you feel like that this path that you're going, so that's why I said he's not the first person doing it. Johnny Drew is already in that path. All of his songs, you would not see any whatever inside. There's no vocal what in it. Very calm, very subtle. Do you understand? So he gives us very home-oriented, family inclusion kind of music.
Johnny
very
Drew,
calm, Johnny Drew, yes. So you always get that. Is that talking about my friend or he's talking about a girl and it's not using, very calm and all of that. So if Sparrow feels like going to this part too, would work for him.
Most of these artists, then when they come out, they feel like this is what they want to do. And over time, Hope is going to be able to, I'm just being concerned. Hope is going to be able to maintain this clean slate.
So this is it here. It's one thing to say that this is what you want to do. It's another thing to also understand what your audience wants. That's the problem. And that's where many artists are getting it wrong. You have a good voice, yes. You sing well, yes. But what exactly are you putting out there? Is that what I want to listen to? There's this guy. Do you remember Arike? Do you know that song, Arike? If I see that guy today, I'm still going to peck him. I'm so sorry. I was watching him from the AMVCA, whatever, and he's so good. If you know that guy's background story, trust me to say that you understand. And honestly speaking, I just hope that he keeps on in that path. It should not give us Omale feeling, right? Because again, that's where Omale is, headed. So he should try to be more unique with whatever that he's doing. But honestly speaking, I see that guy giving us good songs. I'm not going to lie. Like that song, I don't know how I've not spoken about it here because I think it was yesterday I was watching it and it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful to watch. Do you get what I'm saying? Again, if you go back to his story, you would love it so much. So it's one thing to know that this is the niche that you want to go for. It's another thing to also understand the audience. The people that you're singing this song for, would they love it? That's the question. Arike just came out. That's his first song. Everybody loved it. Do you understand? So it is important for you to know that. What do you think that if Omale drops a song today, we'll still go and hear it?
Because it's Omale.
Spyro.
My own is he should just try and be consistent, because today if he's saying they do clean slates, tomorrow now we'll start hearing him singing another thing and all of that.
I don't think he will give us that, because he has always given us that. I mean, fingers crossed. Let's see what he has under his sleeves, All right, moving on. Let's go straight in to the legends themselves. When we're talking about Afrobeat, you cannot take out ID Kabasa.
At
Amen?
all.
Amen. All right, ID Kabasa challenged Akon. We have here, Afrobeat wasn't created by you. This one touched me, touched my heart, touched my soul. You say you want to talk about, let me read this out so that everybody gets the full gist. And it says, veteran Nigerian music producer ID Kabasa has openly challenged Akon's recent claim of being instrumental in creating the Afrobeat genre. Akon, a globally recognized Senegalese American artist, recently made headlines when he stated that he helped pioneer the genre. Now, in response, Adi Kabasa, who is known for his work with top Nigerian artists and shaping the modern Afrobeat sound, argued that the genre's roots is deeply embedded in African culture. He stated that it is the collective effort of African music and producers that has shaped Afrobeat in the global phenomenon it is today. What do you think about the story, love? I feel like you have a lot to say.
I have a lot to say,
yeah,
honestly
dish it
speaking,
out,
because
dish it out.
I feel like most of these international stars, they feel like they always have something to do with Afrobeat, and they don't want to really understand where Afrobeat, the origin of Afrobeat. Now there is Afrobeat and there is Afrobeat. Afrobeat, just T, and there's Afrobeat with the S, Jiget, and all of that. And Afrobeat was Afrobeat came out from Afrobeat and all of that, and it was pioneered by Fela Kuti and all of that. And this modern Afrobeat, the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido. Then you talk about Don Jazzy, you talk about Mohit, you talk about Subaba, you talk about all of those people. They are the ones, like they are literally the ones driving Afrobeats, you get, and all of that. You talk about Rema, you talk about all of these people. Now, I understand where Akon is coming from.
Tell me,
he did not, let's be real, the only thing Akon did was to sign Wizkid and P Square to his global record label. He did not curate, or he did not bring Afrobeat, or he did not build Afrobeat. Okay. He only signed Wizkid and P Square to a global. Already P Square and Wizkid, they were already popular. They were already popular here in Nigeria. Funky. The only thing Akon did was to just give them that global, that international recognition, and that's it. So I feel like Akon is being delusional when he says that. When he says that he has a root with Afrobeat, he doesn't even understand what Afrobeat is. Afrobeat is for Africa and by Africa. Any other one, I don't know where you guys are getting it from.
Again, you said he's what?
Delusional.
He
is actually.
My chest.
Most of them, that's why I said most of them don't really understand this. They don't really understand Afro. Yes, they don't. They just feel like because they had a hand in something and automatically. So if you say if Akon comes out to say he did something about, so what would you say about Don Jazzy? What would you say about the band? What would you say about the Mohits, Tubaba, Black is it Black Boys? What do they call them? All those were the
Blackface.
I don't even know. I don't understand all these people, Sha.
Okay, so this is my 2 cents on the story, right? We talked about the story a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and it was also about the fact that Akon feels like he was also part of the persons that made Afrobeat what it is today. Now, why I get your point, right? And why I feel like to some extent I agree with him. Now, with Akon. No, this is it. Okay. So the problem is the fact that most of the time we don't use the right words when explaining things. Things. Okay. Now, if he says, the fact that Afrobeat is the way it is today, because me too, I put my own 2 cents. Me too, I put my hand. I will agree, because just like you said, he, was the person that helped, what's his name? Wizkid and to get that global recognition. Yeah. Exactly. And you also made mention of the fact that the reason why we have this Afrobeat that we have today is because of the likes of Wizkid, the likes of
Davido, Burna Boy, Subaba, Don Jazzy, all of those people.
Exactly. Just as you've mentioned all of these people, you cannot also take out the fact that Akon's hand was also in it one way or the other. So that's why I said, is the words being used? If he comes out to say, the reason why Afrobeat is what it is today is because of me, that's wrong. But if he says, I added, I helped, to some extent,
but he didn't say I helped. If he said that, I don't think
I feel like
I don't think ID Kabasa would have come out to say what he said.
Do you know the interesting part? This guy said these things about 2-3 weeks ago. That's what is even amazing. So the fact that ID Kabasa is also coming out to say it now is somehow funny. Do you get what I'm saying? Because this is a story that was taken a long time ago. Do you understand? So now that you're not coming to say, that's not what he said. Honestly, like I said, I took that story. That was what was written there. Except, of course, there's an issue somewhere. But he literally just said he helped. And that's why, if I remember when I was stating that, I said that, okay, because he said he has helped. Yes, I agree. Because it's just like when you're working in an office environment. for everybody that comes there to work, one way or the other, you've also laid your footprint. You cannot take that out. Whether positive or negatively, as far as you've made a footprint, let's keep it that. Do you understand? So that's literally that's how it is for me with Akon. He was one of those person that also added. He also featured in. He also bring the I think Pataranki or so. He featured in their songs or something. So
He was just part of the journey. He didn't build.
That's the help.
He was part of the journey.
But if he said he's the one that brought in Afrobeat, that's wrong. But if you have said that, he literally just added his own 2 cents, he just helped, he just assisted, makes sense because yes, he did. You can't take that out. So really, it depends on what exactly was said. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I said, if he says that he was the one that created Afrobeat, then he's being delusional because Afrobeat was there even before he came in. Do you understand? Exactly.
Yeah,
so you can, but when he says that, he helped, he added, makes sense. Even down to Lighter that dropped only 2-3 songs before we did not hear of him again. He that one too has also helped to shape Afrobeat to what it is. Because then that's how competition builds. You get my point. So yes.
So now
what
we do right now is actually Afrobeat with the S.
Yes.
We're not even doing the Afrobeat that was originally created by Fela Kuti. You get, and all of that. So, well, it is what it is.
All right, moving on. You guys know what it is. AMVCA. I feel like there's a couple of videos that we need to watch before we even start dissecting the story itself. So please, let's get that on.
I feel like that's not even all the looks. We did see Lico
Oh
Rose.
my God. I love this. I love it so much. I feel like everybody dressed beautifully and
Why are you
handsomely.
lying?
Why am I lying? It's the truth.
What
Is
truth?
it not the truth? Again, see, you know why when it comes to all of this award shows, I'm always very happy and excited. See, you can't. I don't even know what exactly is worst dress, to be honest. I took that out of my dictionary a long time because everybody's dressed, everybody's looking gorgeous, everybody's looking beautiful, everybody's making statements, and I think that's what fashion is: make a statement, positive, negative. That's on you, but it's you. The person shall made statements. Yes,
Like
or no?
the one that went to, I don't know
that
what dress
on their
was
culture,
that.
yeah.
I don't understand. Like the one that went to where Ojuju
Yeah, that
Calabar.
road. I said road. What's that
gosh.
again? Oh Jesus, I don't know. But I mean, it is what
I
it
guess.
is. So let's even start with Osas.
No, this
Vicky on the swan.
This is
What?
This is lovely.
This is beautiful.
Mother Earth.
I love it.
This is nice.
I love it. Come on now.
Yeah, I think I remember that person. I can't remember the other name, but her name is Indie something. Sha.
Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
I feel like they look beautiful.
They all did.
I mean,
they all did.
they ate on this one. I hope that our Auntie Tasha don't has anybody to condemn on this one because I'll be waiting.
No,
for
I
her.
haven't seen any video from her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
She
hope.
cannot.
Me, I'm,
Do you
I'm
know
hoping.
that this everybody are literally talking about AMVCA fashion?
Yes,
you know,
now,
this
because
thing,
it's
even down
it's
to the
captivating,
international
though.
scene. Like, see, when it comes to fashion, leave it for Nigeria. Leave it for
Come
Nigerian
on.
fashion
You
designers
don't speak
because
English now. Come on, hands. Come
like,
on, hands.
they always make a statement
Period.
every now and
Period.
then. Pause. I think they put out a post, was it yesterday or this morning, and they were trying to like compare
Yeah.
between
The last year
2024
this
and
year.
2025. I think
And
for
trust
me,
me, for all of them, it was a banger.
2024, like I
2024 was beautiful, but this year was epic. I'm so sorry. Yes. You cannot literally compare 2024 to this year. If you look at even all the actress that, they made that, they did that, this year, last year with, trust me, this year was a banger. Isn't Lico Rose? Come on. Like, it was a lot. Honestly speaking, it was beautiful. So let's even start with the whole, the theme, right? And what everybody was just coming to give us.
okay.
Let's start with the one and only Nana. I feel like Nana ate on this one because that dress, whoever did that, is how I don't even ask who the designer was because man.
No, I don't think that's
Man.
Vicky James.
No, of course it's not,
It's
obviously.
not.
Hey, did I say obviously? I'm so sorry. That sounded shady, but no.
No, it's not shady. Obviously, it's not actually.
It's not like saying a Vicky James cannot do this. That's what it means.
No, she can, but a Vicky James would not do this.
Are you
Would
being
not
serious?
design this.
Why? What makes you think so?
I just feel like this is not. Haven't you noticed
I
the
would not.
pattern
I would
of?
not. No, I would not
Haven't
box.
you noticed the pattern of Vicky? I'm not saying she's not. This
But did you see what she did with Osas?
And that was beautiful. That was nice. I'm just
that's
saying
out
that
of the
this
box.
is not a Vicky James design.
I don't think I'd want to totally box Vicky James right now because I don't think we are yet to even see what she can create, honestly. With what she did with Osas, I feel like there's a lot for us to see, honestly.
Why are you guys always talking about Osas? Did you see Doing?
But no, we have to.
Did you see Doing?
I saw Doing beautiful. I like it.
I feel like Doing
What?
should have won the best dress because I mean she ate everything. The outfit was phenomenal.
For where? Now we do
I wish we could. I wish
Oh my God.
we could actually get a picture or something,
something.
of
Okay.
Doing's outfits.
So because of time, like let's talk about Papaya. I love Papaya's dress.
And the voice
I
of
don't-
Bob
I don't-
Risky.
I beg.
What is this?
I beg. I feel like Papaya, she actually did a too.
What did she?
Because there's a lot of statement to this, honestly.
what?
Do you know what it is for someone to think outside of the box? I don't know how you are not seeing this.
Please,
See,
there's
I
nothing to
love
see.
creative people a lot, honestly speaking. Think outside the box. I'm not sure anybody has actually done something close
Papaya
to this.
did not eat.
How now?
She did not.
Wait, how
She
do
did
you
not.
how do you rate fashion?
She did not.
How do you rate fashion?
I feel fashion should be
Creative should not be part of it because if you say creative, then that's what it is. Yes. Fashion is making for me, fashion is making a statement, right? That's one. Then to be creative about it. Making a statement is one. Being creative about it is two. That's making a statement.
So
And
how
that's
is
also
she
being
making a
creative.
statement? By wearing a banana? By wearing bananas?
Bananas.
Bananas now.
Wait.
By wearing bananas and
Bananas
even holding
how? That got me
to
big time.
To me, she didn't. I don't know. To me, the fashion wasn't. Maybe it didn't just stand. It
Really?
didn't just stand in for me actually.
Okay, let's talk about. Let's mention. I want to
I
mention some
prefer.
men now.
I prefer the one she even wore to
Last year.
No, I prefer the one she wore to Iyabo
Priscilla.
Ojo's daughter's wedding than this actually. That was more pretty.
This is beautiful. This is creativity at its peak. I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
was
Let's
more
talk about the men.
Okay.
Desmond Elliot, White Money, Pretty Mike, Saga. Should I add Saga to the list? Saga, Basket Mouth. What do you think about those? Those designs.
Please.
And which speak your mind now, because your
Saga
definition for
number
fashion,
one.
don't they fear me?
Saga
Saga.
number one. Saga. In fact, Saga always. This one went to go and carry Dangote. He went to go and carry Dangote. This is so. I don't. Well, like you said, creativity. Okay. Saga stood out for me. Basket Mouth did.
Basket Mouth.
Yes,
I like that.
it did. Enioluwatu did for me.
Yes, any.
Yeah,
You cannot take that
Enioluwa
out.
did.
True. Any.
Stan Nze stood out
Stan
for me.
is on point now.
Then who else
Stan is our
again?
sweet
Who
boy.
else again? Who else?
What do you
again?
think of White Money? Because you've not mentioned White Money
Abeg,
here.
if anybody I know mention, just know that they did not stand out.
Are you being serious?
No, just know that they did not stand out because I don't
I feel like-
understand what's the
What's the what? And
Tobe.
yes, Tobe
also
on it.
stood.
Tobe,
Shegs was
Tobe.
just
No, Shag is always normal now.
it's just normal. Like
Shag
just
don't like
simple.
extra
You
things.
get
He's
and
only
all
so
of that.
look handsome and keep it
Neo,
at
I don't understand. Neo's outfit
outfit
was
is good.
Neo's outfit of last year was more like
that. Was way better.
was way better than this year because
Why?
I don't understand what he's wearing.
But that's the problem. Why do you have to understand
I
it?
need to understand what
Why
they
are
are
people like
wearing.
this? But you understood what Nana was wearing.
Yes.
You understood it.
Yes. Therefore, Desmond Elliot, I don't
Yes.
know what that's.
But
Please,
that's- you know,
whoever advised him to wear that,
What do
that
you mean?
person doesn't like you.
What do you mean?
Please sack that person.
How?
That person doesn't like you.
This is we
What is
addressing the elephant in the room. If you get it, you get it. If
What
you don't
is
get
this?
it, forget about
Please,
it.
what is this? What is this?
If you get it, you
Explain.
Get it. This is
If
beautiful.
I had the opportunity to interview him, I'll be like, sir, please, what is the brain behind this fashion that you decided to wear for AMVCA? What is this, please?
So who are you wearing, sir?
Who are you wearing? Because we need to know who designed this for you.
Oh my God!
It is
But
well, oh,
think
that's
it's-
all I
think
can
it's
say.
Beautiful. I think
What
it's.
is
I think
beauti-
it's beautiful.
What is beautiful?
It is beautiful.
What is beautiful about this?
It
this
is
outfit?
beautiful. This is a way. This is a way of addressing the elephant in the room.
What
it is-
elephant?
do you not see the elephant there?
What elephant?
Do you not see the elephant there?
What elephant is he
We need to go on
addressing?
we need to go on a break.
You people are not saying the truth. Let me just keep quiet. I will not say. See, let me just keep quiet like this. I'm not going to say anything before they come for me. Let me just keep quiet. I will not say anything. Don't worry. But we understand that dressing. We understand that outfit. But I'm not going to say anything. now.
There's this rumor. Is it rumor or something on TikTok, right? About humiliation, something regarding the dress.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
ritual. Me, I'm not going to say anything. No, I'll just keep quiet. Sha.
Whether it is humiliation, whatever, or it's not,
It's-
and that is we talking about, addressing the elephant in the room.
It seems
What are
like
you talking about? Let's go on a break. We're going on a break. We'll come back with more. Stay with us.
Thursday, I had made a video about some deductions that have been going on in my mother's account GTBank account. So I made the video and I said the next day I will be going to GTBank. So all of them, everybody knew I was going to GTBank. To the best of my knowledge, everyone knew. Yeah. Okay, you are here. Let's go up, right? So I said, no, I want to collect bank statements first. They said, no, let's go up. We'll do everything up. So we move upstairs, myself, my mom, and the guy. So to show transparency, the guy turned the screen of the computer to us. He started looking for the problem. Went back and forth, looked for the problem, pressed his computer, and then he said, oh, maybe she took a loan. Okay, let's look at the loan. We're about to exit the staircase to go down, then go outside. Police just came. When police came, I said, what did happen? The policeman stood. I said, police, what's happening? He blocked us from going down. I'm like, excuse you, why are you stopping us? The police that they brought did not even know why he's stopping us. Do you understand? Why are you stopping us? The police no fit talk. Then one other guy on whites now went to go and tell the Oga something, right? He told the guy something. The guy now said, no, why are you stopping them? Leave them alone. Do you understand? Apparently, the guy did not hear what the guy was saying. Even after the guy was telling him that leave them alone, right? The guy refused. This particular guy refused with the police. Do you understand? They refused with the police. We now went, he now said, please, very dark man, because it was now embarrassing. Let's go to my office. We went to GTBank. You will explain why you held me hostage in your bank. You will explain why you kidnapped me in your bank, because I don't operate your bank. I don't use your bank. That's number one. Number two of this whole thing, I am not wanted in Nigeria. Where you will say a wanted man came into your bank. As a wanted man, wanted man don't enter your bank. So you go hold them till security operative come. Number three, you are not an executive arm in the government. Do you understand? You are not even an executive arm. So I want to know why you held me in your bank for 5 minutes. Even though I know why. But you don't have that right to hold me. And again, the whole video, they say my phone. Do you understand? But even at that, even if those videos no come out from EFCC hand and my phone, because my phone did here, under the protocol and whatever, I know you have to have CCTV footage all over your bank. So you will provide that CCTV footage of that first floor.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Okay, video.